don't want to sneeze salad. I don't want to sneeze salad. The sneeze guard is not low enough to block the real perpetrators of germ spreading, and that's children. Hey book besties, it's me, I'ma be back again, and I think it will be so exciting if you guys ride along with me. This is kind of like a reading and traveling vlog. I'm actually riding along with my boyfriend to drop his mom off in Philly, which is not too far away from us. But I thought it would be fun if I took you guys along and I read and talked a little bit about the books that I'm reading and just kind of how we fall into adventure throughout the day. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. And it's so nice to kind of ride around in the car. It's funny how like road trips where you don't get out the car are always where you read the most and you have like the most time to like kind of reflect. So I've been reading this book on Kindle Unlimited called The Amethyst Witch, and it's my new obsession. Cute gothic like witchy rom-com. It's like genuinely funny. Like I have laughed several times to the point where Honey Bunny would be like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, I'm trying to explain to him why this book is so crazy and funny, but I end up just being like, you got to read it, honey. So if you haven't read that yet, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of things like Gilmore Girls or just kind of like small town, almost like a Hallmark movie, but like a little bit saucier. Like I very much like it. I think it's going to be a spicy one. Personally, I needed like a little bit of a break from like my dark and macabre. I was like, I need still witches, but give me something to laugh about. And I've really been loving it. So highly recommend. I wanted to do like a 24-hour reading challenge, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're just going to do a cute little reading vlog with the girls. Come along. We ordered some food from Ruba Tuesdays, trying to be nostalgic. You get a burger, fries, and a salad for $10. $8.99. Why are they trying to get us to eat from that garden bar? I don't want to sneeze salad. I don't want to sneeze salad. The sneeze guard is not low enough to block the real perpetrators of germ spreading, and that's children. Open mouth sneezing, open mouth coughing. No. I was like, I don't want this sneeze salad. For what? For who? No, I don't want that. Now, will I eat it if it looks appetizing? Perhaps. But it's giving hard no. Hey all you cool cats and kittens, this is part 2 of the the Philly vlog. We just left the farmers market, the historical Lewis farmers market, and we got a eucalyptus plant to add to our growing garden. I'm so excited. Let me tell y'all about y'all little friend though. So the lady that we got the eucalyptus plant from, she got the perfect plant for me. We're just chit-chatting. She's asking me where I'm going to put the plant. I was telling her I have a greenhouse and I was thinking of putting it in there. And she was like, oh, that's good because they'll be okay in the ground, but they thrive, you know, in their own kind of environment. Cool. Then she says, you smell really good. Like, what are you wearing? And I was like, oh, I'm wearing Florida Water. You know, Florida Water perfume and Marc Jacobs Daisy. I like mixing them. I didn't tell her that there was one more secret fragrance, but it's because my nephew bought that for me and it's a secret. So we were walking back and I'm like, honey, do I really smell good? Like, can you smell me? He talking about, I think it's me.
I was standing closer.
What that got to do with the price of rice in China? Babe, you don't even...
It's okay.
We were making eye contact. You're a sicko. He's a sick, sick guy. Okay, he's a sick guy. I love him though. I love him because he keeps me on my toes like no one else. But good God. Okay, wait. I didn't even tell y'all. So we're going to Philly to pick up his mom, but we're also going to go book shopping. We're going to Barnes and Noble. Honey Bunny gave me $55 to ball out at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, oh. I also got $10 more from that gift card that I used. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure to check out our first Barnes and Noble book shopping vlog. That was like my first vlog ever, and I was so happy to take you guys along. But now we're going to head to Philly. I'll show you guys a little bit of what the ride is giving, and then if we start talking about anything cool, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, bye. So we were just sitting here talking about like how the types of teas and herbs that we've really been getting into have been changing how we feel in our bodies, but also literally like what's going on inside of our bodies. So go ahead, baby, talk about it.
Well, my blood pressure has been so good the past couple of days that I truly believe it's the teas that we've been having. And the blend, not just the teas, but the way you blend the teas.
Yeah.
I think that's where the magic is.
I have been thinking about doing a vlog specifically for like my tea lovers out there. I do use loose leaf teas, and I'm trying to grow out. I'm not trying, I am doing. I'm growing out my garden, my herbal garden, and I haven't really started with things that I normally put into teas yet, but an herb that I will share with you guys is called butterfly pea flower. And if you are a person that struggles with your blood pressure or just like blood oxidation, as well as like if you're as vain as I am, because I just found out that it helps with blood pressure. I got it because it supports the collagen that's already in your skin. So you can see me and Honey Bunny have like a cute, like little dewy glow. It's mostly because of some of the skin benefits that the herbs and the teas that I've been adding have been having. And I also love the other residual effects. Something else to be mindful of is always pay attention not only to the benefits of an herb, but also to the side effects of an herb. Because, for example, I use a lot of nettle in my tea for like my allergies, but also for my lady bits. It's very good at balancing pH and, making sure everything is situated down there. However, because of its estrogen production, I don't put it in Honey Bun's tea, because that could be a negative side effect for him. So it's important to make sure whenever you're dealing with herbs, especially in teas, that you make sure you get the best out of the herb, steep it, and for as long as it says to steep it. We drink blue lotus flower as well. And that's a favorite of ours, but it can give us kind of different effects depending on how we've handled the flour. I know that I found out on TikTok that you shouldn't put it in like boiling teas, which is what I used to do. I used to submerge my mixtures when it started to boil, but now I pour that hot water onto the flour itself instead of like putting it inside the boiling tea. Makes a huge difference. Also, making sure that it steeps for at least 10 minutes. Completely different tea for a completely different part of the day. So, anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys for chit-chatting on the way. So, Honey Bunny has treated me to a little shopping spree at Barnes & Noble. Y'all know it's my favorite place, but I'm so excited because we're going to Christiana Mall, and they have a 2-story Barnes & Noble. And personally, that's a bad idea, but I'm excited. So, let's see what they got. It's pretty. Ew. This is pretty. Oh. This is my kind of place. Look at the 2 stories. What am I about to do? Ooh. Y'all know I love a journal too, honey. I've been thinking about a good journal, little situation. Oh, I saw this last time. It's a wellness journal. This is pretty too. Ooh, I like that. So me and Honey Bunny have really been talking about getting into our road trip bag. I'm really excited because we have already kind of started doing kind of our little road trips. And look, honey, it's a whole journal on road tripping with like a cute little like activity log. Decompress after a long day in the car by reflecting on your adventures and what's to come by sharing green light, red light, and yellow light. Green light is share something good about the day. Red light is share something that was a challenge. Yellow light, share something that you're looking forward to for the next day. That's so cute. And there's like a little scavenger hunt, photo challenge. I would totally love this. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to it. Are you finding cool stuff?
Finding games.
You know we love a game.
Yes.
What's
Pac-Man. Little keychain Pac-Man.
Ooh, I
There's
like
a lot
that.
of stuff you can play on the road.
Oh my gosh, I'm in the personal growth section. And guys, I just found chicken soup for the soul. Oh my gosh. Where are my 90s, 80s babies at? Y'all know chicken soup for the soul helps us get through some dark times, honey. It got us through some dark times. There's so much stuff in here. The courage to be happy. I saw somebody check this out. I don't know if you guys know this. Let me do that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a librarian, so I'm constantly looking at what people are checking out and returning, and people always give me like a little bit of a review, whether I ask for it or not. I usually ask for it though. And the courage to be happy has definitely come across my table quite a few times, as well as the happiness advantage. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. Honey Bunny was like, I know you're supposed to be reading some nonfiction like self-help books, and I was like, I am, but I've been so heavy in the fantasy. They have a really good spirituality and like alternative medicine and magic section, and they're all really great price. Like this crystal guide is so pretty. Y'all look at how glossy this is. I love crystals. I'm wearing some right now. And it's just so pretty. Like you get a lot of information, and you also get a really accurate looking depiction of what that particular crystal looks like. So I love it. I also saw this really cool tarot book. I actually do pull tarot cards, but I have been kind of learning a little bit more about it. So I love things like this. Honey Bunny is finding all kinds of really cool stuff. He just picked up, I think, this book, and it's all about getting in touch with your ancestors and people in your life. This one, ooh, everyday folklore, sacred seasons, all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm still on the first floor, y'all. I haven't even made it up the steps. Guys, I've got my boyfriend's mom into Barnes and Noble. She ain't even want to come out the car. Now she picking out cute stuff. This is why I love books and reading, because everybody thinks, oh, I don't really like it, until they find the book that they love.
Past what probably initially brought them together, their amazing prowess and ambition, and tapping into the more unlikely aspects of their connection, the emotional awareness they can spark within each other. It's because they're so aware of their egos that they are also super drawn to what exists beneath the surface.
I love a Barnes & Noble that has a Black Voices section right in the front, honey. Yes. And yes. I really enjoyed this book. I'm about to finish this series. It's actually available on Kindle Unlimited too. Highly recommend. This is super cute looking. Look at us, honey. Keep seeing this book. What you find? What are you doing? The Secret Library. This is, just look at this. Top tier. The last time I was in Barnes & Noble, this was the book that I grabbed, and I just started it. It's so crazy, guys, but we'll talk about this when we get home. I just saw it, and I was like, I have to point this out. So if you haven't seen me talk about this book yet, it's coming.
It's
In the banned book section, I did not know Monday's Not Coming is in the banned book section, but that definitely tracks because there are some real triggers in this book. But it is such a good story, and a deep dive is coming very soon just on this book. We're doing a single book review, which I never do, just on this book. Guys, you know I'm in the right place when the first thing I see is an edition of, first of all, a paperback edition of Children of Blood and Bone, but with sprayed edges. Oh, y'all showing out. Y'all showing out. Y'all trying to let me know. Oh, this is cute. This is giving Red Riding Hood. An encyclopedia of fairies. You know, I love this kind of stuff. Striking exploration of mythography and storytelling with dark, twisted heart. Yep, let's go. I've been seeing this book everywhere, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab it because I love a rom-com. I'm realizing that is my romantic trope. I want it to be a little dark, but also funny. So I think I'm going to grab this today. This is something that they have that I have not seen other Barnes& and Nobles have, which is an LGBTQ plus section. I really love that. Instead of just, you know, different sections for the types of books, also different sections for tropes. I really love that. I know the one in Salisbury had one for spicy romances, but I love the fact that you could literally just go straight to the type of trope that you're looking for, which makes everything so much more convenient. Y'all know we're in the young adult section. This is where I be trying to be at. What are we gonna do, honey bunny? You struck out twice. What's going on? You're usually so good with this, honey. You say,
The gilded ones.
yeah, that one, I would say yes to.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't even believe you pulled that one because that's the one I went off on about for like 20 minutes.
No, that
Yeah.
was the same one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, ooh, the smoke that thunders.
I saw that one.
That's cute. There's something called belladonna. You know, I like that.
Ooh.
What? The Black Witch.
They got the whole series.
Oh, exciting. I'm going to show you guys what I got when we go to the front. Good job, y'all. Hi guys, so I'm so excited I get to kind of give you guys this little haul outside. It's such a pretty day and you guys can see a little bit of my garden. You guys see my babies are having babies and I'm so excited. But as promised, I wanted to end this video with what I got from Barnes and Noble. So Honey Bunny treated me to a Barnes and Noble shopping spree and it was so thoughtful of him because I just have been having a very busy and just kind of overwhelming week. It's not anything bad. It's just, you know, I've been more tired than recently and it's just a lot going on. But I'm so happy that I was able to get some of these reads because he was right. I did promise to read 20 books this year and I wanted to do 10 nonfiction and 10 fiction. I have read 11 books. Only one of them has been nonfiction. So it's time that I add to that 9. But so the first book that I grabbed is called Lucky Girl, Unveiling the Secrets of Manifesting a Lucky Life by Georgie May. The cover really caught my eye. I've always had really good, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I try to track the books that I like based by their cover. I try not to judge a book by their cover, but I definitely analyze how much I enjoy them by how much I enjoy the cover. And I've always found that self-help books that are either red with black text or white and gold for some reason really get me. So I had to pick this up and I really liked, I talked in my last video about how I'm a little bit of a texture snob when it comes to books. So this definitely was up to my standards. The next one is another nonfiction book. I have been dealing heavily with imposter syndrome, but I'm also dedicated in this part of my life to overcoming it and stop some of the self-sabotaging behaviors that I do that prevent me from being able to level up or actually stand in the power and gifts that I actually have. And one of those things is doing leadership correctly. I think that I have one of two modes. It's either authoritarian tyrant, do as I say now, or it's I don't care, bro, whatever. And I really want to find a good balance between that where I'm cultivating deep penetrating relationships that are uplifting and beneficial to both of us. But also being mindful that community building starts first with understanding your community. So, this book is called A Woman's Guide to Living and Leading Without Apology. It's called Power, A Woman's Guide to Living and Leading Without Apology by Kemi uh, Nekvapu. Um, and I'm really excited about definitely both of these books because I feel like I am definitely a person that likes when my self-help books is aware of my gender. I don't know, if that's just a me thing too, but I think, navigating the world in any unique way comes with unique challenges, and being able to acknowledge those unique challenges without feeling othered or that somebody else is being isolated, I think is very, excuse me, beneficial. Okay, and the last one I thought was just for a goof, because not for a goof, but because I had seen this book all over Book Talk. This is by Kimberly Lemming. That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I have really been into monster romances, and I've just kind of realized that a part of the romances that I actually enjoy, they have to have some level of comedy. The book that I was talking about earlier in the vlog, The Amethyst Witch, is literally so funny. Like, not only is it fantasy because it's witches, but it's also small town, and it's also just super funny. Like, it's super relatable, family dynamics and just navigating the world when everybody is like, you're supposed to be doing this and you feel like you're supposed to be doing that. I feel it. But this I just had to pick up because I saw it sitting there. I felt like, you know what? It's my time. I need some demon monster romances. So I thought I'd sprinkle this into my TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I know this vlog has been all over the place and there have been quite a few technical difficulties, but I told myself I wasn't going to stop posting. So thank you guys for watching, because it is a lot for me to get out of my comfort zone and post. I know that when I was at Barnes and Noble, when I pulled out my camera a couple of times, some girls had stopped me and were like, "Oh my God, are you vlogging? Like, are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yes, I am. Oh my gosh." But I just definitely found myself freezing and like not knowing what to do. And I was like, it was like one of those awkward moments where it's like, oh, where do my hands go? But I really want to start taking better advantage of those interactions, because not only are they encouraging me, but I want to encourage them to not only, join and like and subscribe, but also join a community that can uplift them. So if you're a part of that community, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you are interested in building an even deeper connection through books, and other cozy hobbies, make sure to comment down below so that other people can connect with you and know that you're into the same kind of stuff as them. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye.